back. Yeah, he baked out.
You know, get back in the whip and go straight to sleep.
Exactly.
The itis over there. That's what it is.
My name is K-Bay. I've been interviewing people for the better part of 3 decades in my city. I've spoken to the best. Why? Because I love to hear the stories behind the musician. Who is that person? What do they represent? Do their actions mirror their words? Why or why not? Everyone has a story. I'm not here to judge it. I just want to hear you tell it. So I love showcasing. Like I said, I spoke to the best in my city. SP Thursday, been putting it on strong. You can see how we represent in Pittsburgh. But I want to know, who's the best in your city? Tap in, hashtag their name, so we can get them on the Tap Your Energy show. So we can speak on their energy, their music, their career. Get at me. I'm the best at what I do because I love it.
Tap into your energy, hosted by Top G. Tap into your energy, tap into your inner grind, tap into your state of mind, tap into your solar heart, tap into what made you start. It's time to cross the sea. Y'all know who it is. It's the best of the bit biz. My name is K-Bay, a.k.a. the Button Pusher, a.k.a. Top Grinder. We down here in Grind City Studios. It's SP Thursday live. I got Jen Ether.
Let's go.
In the building. What's cracking?
What is up, Kay?
Hey, welcome
it's
to Grind
pleasure.
City. Hey, peace and love. Nice to have you here. It's amazing to have you here. I caught one of your journey about this book that you were writing, and I seen you go through different stages of getting this information out there. So we're gonna talk about all that. But first and foremost, go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody. Tell them who you are and what you do.
All right, y'all. I am a new author. My name, though, is Jen Ether, rap artist from Wilkinsburg, PA, representing Fam Deep, holding it down for my team, Regina, Porter, and basically my whole town. So new to rap, new to being an author, but been a rapper. So that's what I do, a little bit of everything.
Little bit of everything, my kind of woman. Hey, because y'all know we do a little bit of everything over here. All right, so let's talk about it. We're going to get to the basics. First of all, rap music was attractive to all of us at some point, right? I'm 53, rap's 53, right? Okay. So it's been a part of my life, my entire life. I don't know life without rap, and I'm thinking you're a little bit younger than me, so that's the same thing. But what attracted you to it specifically?
Specifically, I will say probably my rebellious spirit, because my mom was kind of, she liked all pop music. So my parents are 70s babies. So coming from that era, pop music was more disco, Diana Ross and them. So my mom loves all that. But my dad, he was not feeling just the content of the rap music. And if you don't dig deep enough, then you're not going to get to Public Enemy and this and that. So he was really just seeing gangster rap like, you can't listen to it. So it was my rebellious spirit to be like, no, I like this. And I happened to have a friend who was right across the street, white boy, and he was allowed to listen to rap.
He was allowed.
So we kept this a deep, dark secret. We're going over to Chris's house.
We're going to do marshmallows. We're really, really listening
to
rap.
Jenga Dad.
Jenga Dad.
Meanwhile, we listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony, Master P.
Right.
So
Bout it.
And then back in the day, when you grew up on the street, you'd be outside playing, but people be playing music right outside of their windows. So that was a common thing, going outside to hoop on the crate, and there's music blasting out someone's window. So that's kind of what got me into it.
Correct. I love it. So that got you into the mode of it, but what gave you the courage to do it? Because this is not something that everybody can do. Everybody kind of thinks they can do it until you begin to do it and realize, hey, this is not easy, and this is a business. So what gave you the courage to say, hey, this is something that I want to do?
Because of my age, I'm about to be 40. So I've had so many journeys in this. My first original rap group I ever put together was in the 4th grade. So, and we literally went to our music teacher, asked her if we could go perform for just the little classes. So we were in the 4th grade, so we go perform for kindergartners, 1st graders. So that was my first entry into being a rapper. Then, I've had other pathways, different, usually in groups. And we'll get into Regina, but I had a rap partner, my best friend at the time, and she got murdered. So once that happened, that was 2005, I basically put down the mic. But this is the time period where I started seeing you on television.
Wow.
So
wow.
I'm like going through all this stuff. I don't really know where, because she got murdered when I was like 17, 18, right when you're transitioning out of high school. I wasn't hooping anymore. So I was just kind of at a stuck point. Like, I don't know what's going on. But I would come home. I would see Grind City. I would see.
Back then it was JPB.
Yes.
Yeah,
JPV TV.
Yeah. JPB TV. JPB.
So, bang, that was kind of like my spark of hope. But then it wasn't until I got to, we get into social media, and I was researching how can I make money independent. I just didn't want a real job. And while I was doing that, rap came up. And they started talking about making money, and then I started getting into the intricacies of how to make money as a rapper, how to really get into the publishing side and all of that. So that's really what got me in.
Nice. But I love the fact that you were a studier, right? You had to study the craft. Like, a lot of people just kind of jump in. I'm one of those people that kind of jump in. And I had to learn very quickly. No one's going to do any of this for me. So I had to learn all of these pieces to do the part of hip-hop that I wanted to give to you all, right? Like, people don't really understand what you seen was my gift to you all. Like, I want to give you this so bad because I believe in you. I want to see you on stage. I want to see you do it. I want you to have the courage to say, hey, my voice means something. So you almost make me cry.
Oh, yeah, because that's why I'm always online like, no,
you almost made me
you
cry.
a legend. Like, I be really
Thank you. You do. I appreciate the statement, but I can't wait for you guys to become legends, because when you do, then I know what I did worked, right?
Yep.
And I want it to work. So anywho, enough about me. You got into this hip-hop thing. You studied the business. Has it worked for you?
I think where we're at in music, it's like, what does work even mean at this point?
Let's go. Yes.
You know what I mean? So when I was coming up watching first of all, my favorite artist is Michael Jackson.
Come on, man.
So
I still be listening. Too long. That's my jam. He's like 5. He kills that at 5, yo. 5.
Killer.
We're not catching him.
But
anyway.
you see how he had to get
MJ. Yes.
mini belts.
Mini belts.
So,
My
but
mama
yeah.
gave me mini belts. I'm just saying.
So I feel like we came up where being a superstar was just a totally. I don't think superstar even exists anymore. I literally think we're pretty much towards the tail end of there being. The reason why I say that is because we come from a time where we were still kind of monolithic. So meaning we all went in the house at one time to watch the Cosby Show. We all knew Full House came in at this time.
Indeed.
And now we're all in our different little sectors of the internet. No one's really, so it's hard for one person to attach or to basically get the attention of the whole world like a Michael Jackson would have. Like, when my parents have told me the story of Motown 25, when he did the moonwalk, they were watching it.
Man, everybody was watching it.
So,
like, everybody.
You can't
like,
get
when he
that.
did it, you was like, oh, my God, he floated on the air.
So,
on
and
the
then
TV.
the after effect, everyone runs
Runs
outside.
outside.
So
Gotta
now
do
we're
it.
all talking about it in school. Now we don't really have that collective experience experience where everyone in the world saw that one thing at the same time and then now wants to talk about it.
What is your definition of the work and being successful in music at this point?
So my main purpose came from when I first discovered you could make money. So my main purpose was, can I live a life making, let's start at the basic, $40,000 a year doing music. Have I reached that yet? No, because it takes a lot to get there.
A lot. It takes about 50,000 to make the 40,000
Yes.
and write the other shit off in taxes.
Yes, but you learn all that once you get deeper into it. At first, you're like, oh, yeah, that's what I want to do. But through that, that's why it's more so. Even if you listen to, I'm talking about Chloe and like the real signed artists, they're all saying the same thing. There's no money in music because they have cheapened music. Like anytime you're getting paid 0.003 cents
Or stream.
yeah, like so, but the music is what is supposed to bring attention to you along with other parts of your personality. So like how you have this whole grind tribe, these are all different things, and the music is just kind of, it complements what you do.
Right. It's like it's like your introduction now.
Yeah.
Before it used to be the main thing. And I used to say to young people when I would bring them into anything that I do, like, there are so many ways to get paid in this industry. No lighting, no cameras, no writing. Writing is huge. It used to be until ChatGPT. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. But knowing other things that a computer can't do alone. So learn computer programming. So you can teach the computer. Like, there are so many different things to get the finance that the artist has to pay before the artist gets paid.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
the videographer stuff. Yeah.
I think it could be discouraging for artists when we're looking at the old model. If we keep trying to judge ourselves based upon the old artist model, if you get signed, you blow up, and you sell 1 million records, that's going to disappoint you. But if you approach it as an individual business, because there's so many ways. First of all, the record label used to sign you, build you up, literally like work with you and get you to a point. They're not even doing that anymore. Now
they're
want you
looking
to
for entities.
Yeah, they want you to be ready. So
Yeah.
you're going to have to learn the business anyway, even if you want to get signed.
One thing I do admire Cardi B, I actually went and listened to her album after I heard your review, and it is mixed perfectly. You are absolutely right. I was like, yo, I don't know nothing about mixing and mastering, but I can learn. Like, this sounds amazing. I was like, hello, it's me. When she came to the block,
That's when I.
pregnant, selling her
When her records
CDs.
are laid out.
Come on. That's some hip hop shit right there.
Incense and doing these too. Like, oh.
That is the grind. That is the hip hop shit right there. And what she said to the entire industry was, this is how you get it from the mud. Shout out to Jen Ether over here because she put it on there. It made me pay attention to her grind again. And I said, that's my grind. And that's going to become our grind again.
Yep.
You got to get out there and touch
Got to do it
the
again.
people again.
We thought we was cheating the system with that uploaded and, we ain't got to do nothing. Like, no, you
They
gotta do
cheated
something.
us. They got paid
They did. They sold us out too.
quick to the computer.
Yep.
Hey, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about her book.
Chat GPT for me.
For me.
It's for me and you.
And you and me.
We can all use it.
We can all use it. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. This is Grind City, SP Thursday. Morphing into Grind Tribe. Y'all don't even know. It's coming crazy. G-Trap TV's coming. It's coming. We'll be right back. And we're back. This is what it is. SP Thursday shit. We cuss and do all that shit. This is Underground TV. Now, this lady over here said the industry shaked us and got us good with the computer AI shit. So she said, fuck that. I'm getting into business. And when it wrote the book,
Chat
GPT
for me. Oh.
And you, she wrote the book to get back at them. So tell them, first of all, what the book's about and how you associate it with the music.
All right. So the book is to teach you how to talk to AI. So what I noticed is most people are talking to AI the same way you would literally type in a question to Google. So you might be like I'm at my grandma's house fixing it up. So I'll be like, hey, how do I repair this wall strip? And then that's it. But I got myself in quite a series of situations where I literally had to talk to ChatGPT.
Cuss the damn thing out.
Yeah, no, I was like,
Ron,
yo,
you gave me the wrong shit, bro.
it's like getting a piece of letter or you get something in the mail, read it like, oh, ChatGPT, what's this? What's going on? Da, da. So I started literally having full-blown conversations with ChatGPT. Now, what I got out of it was a couple things. I learned that it can be more than just a search engine. It can literally be your personal assistant and throughout anything you're doing. Now, as far as music goes, I'll give you an example. Let's say we'll use Cardi B, how we just talked about her perfect mix of her album. I could literally take a song from Cardi B's mix, record my own song. I did the writing myself, but when I go to approach the mix, I could say, hey, ChatGPT, Cardi B's song, Hello. I love the way the highs are perfectly leveled and the way the bass hits and the texture on her voice. Can you show me exactly how they did that? ChatGPT will show you exactly what plugins to use, at what point, everything.
She just taught me so much just now.
Like everything.
I'm finna go in there and play the toys. We gonna play the toys. I'm finna go play the toy. And I'm gonna teach myself the chat TV. He's gonna teach me how to mix and master. That's beautiful.
Yeah, so once I started applying it like that, like a lot of times we get caught up in the hype of the ChatGPT. To me is like the airplane, the telephone. Like there was literally someone who said, you're a fool for getting up in that plane.
Absolutely.
They said witches were inside the telephone.
Absolutely.
They literally tried to say the telephone was witchcraft. And the same thing is going on with ChatGPT. But I had someone tell me ChatGPT was the devil.
It's evil.
It's the same.
It's evil.
So,
Don't use it. It's evil.
it's like we can be afraid of innovation, or we can learn it. And then once you learn it, then you can make your own choice on it. Then you could be like, well, no, this might not be in my lane. But don't be afraid of things.
Don't be afraid.
You got to embrace where we're headed because we're still on the planet.
I read most of your book, to be honest with you. I didn't read it all, but I read most of it. And that was the one thing that I got from your book. Do not be afraid of this thing. Talk to it the way you talk to everything else. And you gave examples of each step of the path that you were doing with this book. And I was like, man, that was very smart because you can break something down to the smallest level to somebody. But if you don't give them an example, they still may not get what you're talking about. I'm an audio-visual learner, so you got to pretty much say it to me or show it to me in order for me to get it. And I think most of our people are audio-visual learners. We just learn differently.
Yeah, that's why the school system be having this.
Yeah, we be shook. Like, you're all stupid. We're not stupid. You just don't know how to teach me.
Yeah, like, what the
Sing
heck?
the song. I bet you I know it. This is why
Let me
kids
go
know songs.
outside and
Let me
learn.
go outside and get on the merry-go-round and spin me around 50,000 times. I know the song. I know it. So when you begin to dive deep into writing this book, first of all, you're just using Chat GPT to learn things. What made you write a book about it? Did you use it to write the book?
Yes, I use ChatGPT. I'm literally about to write a book about how I use ChatGPT to write a book, which will teach everyone how to use ChatGPT to write a book.
Okay.
Yes. So, but yes, I did use it. But basically, I filed an appeal at my job. There were so many like profound things that ChatGPT helped me do where I was like, no, people need to know about this. And the reason why I wrote the book with the examples is because you can tell when someone, like everything you've built here, I can tell that your energy is to help. Everything about it because of the way you approach it. So that's how I approach the book. Like you could tell when someone's just writing just to kind of toot their own horn.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look how smart I am.
I'm a genius.
Yeah, or if someone,
Mom, look, I'm smart.
yes, or if someone's really trying to give someone some true like the information I give, anyone could become much better than me with the information, depending on what your path is and how you want to apply it. So that's why I put it out there because I was like, yo, there's not too many people that you can get the truth from. And an unbiased truth. This is a computer. It has no reason to lie to you.
Yeah,
no reason to
I read
sugarcoat
that
it.
in your book. You said this thing it's not a human. It doesn't owe you anything. It's not going to lie. It doesn't have any. You can't have. It doesn't have expectations. It doesn't. It's just a computer. You ask it what you ask it, and it's going to answer real baseline until you ask it something deeper. And I found that to be refreshing, right? Because when we ask the one thing that I see that society runs with issue is we are afraid, especially our people for whatever reason, to ask questions. Right? We feel like, we're dumb if we ask a question, which I think is the most idiotic thing ever, because how do you learn anything if you don't ask? But, for whatever reason, we don't ask questions. So you have this instrument, this tool that you can pretty much ask anything.
In the privacy of your own home.
In the
'Cause
privacy
people are
on the
embarrassed.
toilet.
So I've been in school, and it's like, well, if no one, I'll ask the question, because it's like, I know we all got the same question, so I'll ask it so we can all get the answer, So now you got this tool. You could be in your bedroom, in the bathtub, and don't no one got to know that you're asking these deep, profound, it's between you and ChatGPT. So it takes the ego out of it. But everyone got to kill their egos, too.
You got to kill your ego. You know what? You're very cool. I love your energy. That's what's up, man. She's cool up in here. Y'all don't even know. Like, she's vibing, she's chilling, and vibing, chilling. And she used this ChatGPT to write the book. Now, the way did you put the book out was kind of like donation-based, right?
Yes.
Why did you decide to not seriously charge?
Back to the really giving back, and like even I had a list of people, like there's a list of higher up influencers that I'm giving the book to for free, and then there's a list of like people that I just see on a grind that I gave the book to, because one thing I've learned about abundance and the energy flow of money, if you hold so tight on to things, then it's hard for you to get the energy back. So that's the reason why I said, listen, I wrote this book to help, so I'm going to put it, and initially, I wrote the book to make money because I was in a bind.
Keep it 100, yes.
And there was no Nate to call like Stoney did and set it off. I was in a bind and Nate was not there. Nate!
Nate, where you at, Nate? Chat GBT, where's Nate?
Where's Nate?
We don't know.
So, no Nate. So I wrote the book initially for money. Then I got into the process of writing the book, and I tried to cheat. I tried to have ChatGPT write this book for me, because it was my first time doing it. So I'm thinking like, all right, this is what I want the book to be. Do it like this, I can get back to my book. Like, all right, finished copy. Book is trash. It's like it's like 2 pages long.
We know what the hell you was talking about. You gotta be more specific messing with us.
Yes. So that's when I knew, like, okay, I have to really, and that's the thing with AI. A lot of people are going to try to cheat the system like I did. And you're going to see trash results when you do that. You have to give, if you want it to do stuff for you, you got to give it yourself. So that way it can transform you, or you're going to sound just like anyone. There's a lot of people using AI and they sound just like the next person.
Indeed. So, I hit the wrong button.
Oh, let me cap so basically,
go ahead.
just to make sure y'all are aware, when you do purchase, if you go online and purchase the book, it is $10, or you can get the free copy and donate. You can donate more than the $10, but yeah, it's basically a labor of love and just putting it out there so people can get some.
So, I got the web version of the book. There's a physical copy of the book that I could get, or no?
There will be one in a couple weeks. I got to find the time to go upload it, but yes, there will be a physical copy of the book coming out in about 2 to 3 weeks.
I want a physical copy so you can sign mine.
Oh, yeah, I'll be bringing it. I know where you at
Yeah,
now, so I'll be knocking on this door. Grind Tribe.
Be up in here.
This is rebranded Grind Tribe.
Yes.
Baby.
We're gonna take another break. We'll be back. When we come back, we're gonna talk about her music, like get into her music, her group, her fashion. Like, she does a lot of stuff, y'all. Man, this is a grinder over here. Hey, y'all know who it is. Top Grinder. We up in Grind City Studios.
Yeah.
SP Thursday will be right back.
Let's go.
Y'all know what it is. We're back SP Thursday. Jen Ether here talking about her book, her music, her fashion, her friends, her love, her passions, her pains. We getting into it right now. Let's go. So, you make hip hop music.
Yes.
Yes. And you have a group and a foundation.
It's more of a foundation than a group. I would say Fam Deep is, well, let me break it down.
Break that down.
I've been rapping, like I said, I started in the 4th grade. Then hiatus. I come across my friend Regina Porter. I meet her when I started playing basketball for Wilkinsburg High School. Lady Tigers, stand up, y'all.
Hey,
We in here.
my friend Mark seriously used to play for the Lady Tigers.
Oh, yeah?
Mark seriously was one of the illest players on the Lady Tigers. Y'all,
Okay.
she's in y'all history book.
Okay.
Yo, she used to kill us. Anyway.
Lady Tiger, we got
Yeah.
some good history.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. But yeah, so that's where I met Regina, and we kind of bonded over like our fashion, our being two girls who were in that tomboy aesthetic, and then we started rapping. So that's where, but the Fam Deep thing comes from Regina. So that is basically Regina's legacy. So ever since she's kind of passed on, I got it tatted on my hand, and I've kind of been like the holder of the light, to make sure that it never really gets burnt out, which is why I got Fam Deep. I got Fam Deep tatted on my hand when I was watching you, but I wasn't rapping. Period.
If you love your brand, you put your brand on you.
Period.
That's how we get down. So yeah.
But it was my reminder to let me know that even though I'm sad, I'm depressed
You got
because my
something to do.
homie is gone, I still know I got to come back to it.
So your homie passed in
2005.
and she was taken away.
Yes, she was murdered.
She was murdered. Did they find the person?
Yeah, it was super, super dramatic. Basically, how I ended up meeting Kay through another friend.
Mm-hmm.
But Kay was older than us. So we are like, Regina's 1 year younger than me. I probably met she when I was like 16. So we met Kay, but he was older and he knew how to rap. You know what I mean? We knew how to rap, but he
knew how to rap.
He knew how to do stuff that we couldn't do.
Right.
So this is to the point, like, we're taking, the old school recorders that you hold with the handle?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to the record stores. We're getting, back when you get the DVDs full of mixtape beats, instrumentals, so we're grabbing those. We're collecting beats. And Kay was the one that showed us that all we had to do was get a boombox, put the CD in, press record, and then take the other recorder and hit record. So now we're making these mixtapes.
Oh,
on this
man.
recorder.
Oh, he had y'all cheating for real. He had y'all cheating. He had y'all cheating for real out this mud.
But this is what was building our grind, because now once you get to a real studio, you're going to be a beast if you was, because we were making full songs doing this, and our songs sounded good. So that was pretty much how we knew him. So in hindsight, now that I'm older, I'm like, yo, this fool was like a manager. So when he ended up murdering Regina, this was happened on Easter Sunday back in 2005. And he was supposed to just be taking her out. He wanted to invite her to Easter dinner. Regina got plenty of people that she could. Regina was super popular, full of life. Everyone loved Chief. So she was like, I already got plans, not being mean, but like, I'm doing something else. I guess he snapped, and he ended up murdering her and my other friend on Easter Sunday, 2005. So from there, right before then, and I might actually have to come talk to you about this, because I still have one last album that we made like 2 months before she passed. And I haven't done anything with it yet. Yeah, it has to get put out, but it has to get put out right.
Correctly, yeah.
Yeah, the mixing and mastering has to be done correctly on it. But yeah, so basically from me losing her, that put me into like a very deep depression. But
imagine.
It was really about like making sure that Regina's name, because she was brilliant.
Well, I need to hug you right now.
Thank you.
Right here with us, man. I'm sorry, for real.
I mean, I've been other places, but I was like, if I'm going to tell this particular story, it got to be with someone that I trust to
I
hold
appreciate you, man. Exclusive. Thank you, man.
Yes, but as far as who Regina Porter was on her own, like fashionista, like everything that we're doing right now, as far as taking the pictures and doing content, getting dressed, she would have ate all this up. Yes. So it's kind of like,
you'd have been here.
Yeah.
This would have been you.
Yes. And we would have been on, I think we were trying, because Kay was trying to get us here. Right before all that happened. So basically, the Fam Deep name, it's like, even with my rap name, Jen Ether, it was me, Kay, and Regina who sat down together, because I didn't have a rap name. So one day we're sitting in Oakland at his uncle's place, and we're rapping, but then they're like, all right, you need a rap name. So I'm like, all right, but I don't know what's going to be, what we're going to do. So it was literally the dude, Kay, was like, we got to make it off of your name, Jennifer. So we started spitfire. and we finally get to Gen Ether.
Wow.
And then we just kept saying it, like Gen Ether. And it was like, yo, this is the name. So my rap career is filled with turmoil. You know what I mean? It has a lot of things that could make me want to keep going and a lot of things that could make me
quit.
say I don't want to keep going.
So why did you choose to keep going?
At first, my sole purpose was just for Regina. Then I got to a point where I realized that's not enough. Like, you can't just live out something for just someone else. You have to have your own reason for
Right.
doing it other than
Your
just
own
that.
drive, right.
So then once I started getting into that, it was about my expression. So I can really release, like, this is like my therapy. So that's why my music, as much as I would love to put out an album, and I'm going to put out more fun songs, but a lot of times I'm getting in there and I'm really bearing my soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm really putting it all on the track.
I mean, like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I was talking to an artist yesterday, and she was saying how she has a lot going on in here. And I said, sweetie, you're dope at rapping. Don't think you have to put music out just because you made it. Make the song. Heal yourself. Heal yourself. I got songs y'all will never hear. I got songs where I went in the mic, in the booth, and said, ah! for 2.5 minutes straight over the dopest beat ever, okay? And when I was done, I was crying. Right? Right? You know?
Yep.
What the fuck song was that? That was...
Yes,
That was that song.
therapy.
It was therapy. And I think that's the part that hip hoppers forget to use. Every other genre of music uses it as therapy. You can have a sad song, yeah, I miss you so much song, and everybody's singing their head off, and that's fine. But if you do it as a rapper, all of a sudden there's a problem.
Yeah, you're a simper or something crazy.
And women used to be the ones who would do it first. We would have those emotional songs because we are emotional beings. And now hip-hop has hardened us.
But that's another thing, not to keep blowing
Yeah,
Cardi
let's
B
go.
up.
But
that
Ooh.
album,
Ooh.
you felt her like you knew what she was talking
When
about.
I'm telling you, when I sat back and I listened to her album, I said, besides the word bitch she uses 9,000 times, this is a grown woman's album.
Yeah.
A grown woman.
It ain't for the little kid.
A grown woman is spitting this from a grown woman experience. Every grown woman can identify with something on that album.
There's certain approaches you have to have. This one, I knew she was a genius.
Yeah.
When she said the Uber driver kind of cute, I said, yo, she know what she's doing because now
The
she's
Uber
making
driver.
the Uber driver
Come on.
feel good.
Now he's popular. Wait a minute, bitch. You don't catch no damn Ubers. But she got you thinking she catch an Uber. And she might hop in one. She got
And she
you
might
thinking
think
that
she's
she
cute.
might hop in a Uber.
I said, she a genius.
Cause man, I did not realize how smart she really was. And it takes struggle to realize your greatness. This is why I'm so proud of you being here.
Thank you.
Because you absolutely don't achieve greatness without struggle. In honor of your friend, what's your next step? What do you like to develop in honor of your friend and with grace for yourself?
Well, with honor for Regina, it's full steam ahead with Fam Deep. Actually, was able to be blessed enough to be reunited or united with her brother. So her bro just sent me some tracks, and he like started off like at the beginning of his career. So I'm watching his growth. Last tracks he sent me, I'm like, bruh, sound good. So really just making sure, because it's like passing the helm.
Yeah,
like,
that
okay,
torch,
bro,
yeah.
this is your legacy truly to carry, and then I'm always going to be here to help as always, you know?
That's
So really just making sure that Fam Deep continues to grow strong. And I think the biggest thing that I want to do is get into a position where, because I always looked at myself as being a prototype. Like, if I can show you, because that's what people don't believe it unless they see it. So I had to do all this
Girl.
stuff.
They still don't damn believe it.
No,
I'm literally sitting in the shit.
All right.
What
I'm
else
here.
do I need
I'm
to
here
fucking
with
show
you
you?
right
You're
now.
right here.
still gonna
And they're
be
like,
we don't
that wasn't real. It was AI. It was ChatGPT.
Yes. But it's like the small stuff as far as learning the publishing money, learning just the little things that can actually assist someone else, teaching them how to market themselves, brand themselves. So really, I'm getting into that phase where I do want to just help the next Pittsburgh artist.
So let's talk about that
And I
real
want the
quick.
city. I want the city to get on. Yeah, right. That's a dream.
I mean, everybody says they're putting them on, but let's talk about it. What does putting the city on mean to you, and what do you think needs to occur for that to occur?
I think because of the internet. Before the internet, I didn't know what that meant, what putting the city on meant. But because of the internet and what I've seen, putting the city on means that we're branding ourselves. And the reason why we can't never do it is because we're all walking singular lanes. And if everyone's walking singular lanes, like we don't, not even, because we're all separate people. Yeah, walk singular lanes, but we walk them like we don't even mess with, we don't even know who that person, who's K, who's this person, who's that person. But if we were to actually recognize each other and start to brand our city as like, okay, first of all, we already know we're hard workers. So most of our music, even with me doing love songs, it's a hard love song. It's not no nice love song. You know what I mean?
This love shit hard.
Yeah, so that would be like a part of our city's brand as far as like what the type of music you get out of us. Yeah, I mean, so I feel like that. And then the main thing that I think is happening globally is we all have to go back to a regional sound.
Branding and respecting each other's lanes. I think that we have to find a way to walk parallel to each other and intertwine those lanes. For instance, I have a television network. We have how many reality shows in Pittsburgh? Why does all the reality shows all of a sudden need a network?
Yeah, when there's one network. But that's what we were talking before the interview started, with everyone understanding their position.
Role.
Mm-hmm.
I know my role in this. I spent money on my role in this. And the other thing in Pittsburgh that drives me bananas is,
I was gonna say it would be like me coming in here doing this interview and then me trying to memorize all this stuff. And go
you don't understand how many people have done that.
I already know they.
I've had interviews where they sat right there and said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, what's your ultimate goal?" And they said, "I'm gonna have the same thing you got. I'm gonna do the exact same thing."
On the interview, that's what they said.
On the interview, and they're really trying to do it. And my thing with that is, go ahead. I ain't mad at you. Do your thing, but if you're using a free platform, why are you trying to charge me? Pittsburgh wants to get paid, but they don't want to pay.
Yeah, because it's like, that's the problem, though. Because then how do you expect for something to stick around if you don't put into it?
Some of us actually stick around. We take those people for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Longevity wins the game. You have to outgrind, and you have to stay in the game to win the game.
Yo, and that's
that's
what
the game.
My music career has been. Like, when I first started dropping music, wasn't no one really paying attention, but it was me building, and that's why I said the music game has changed, because I had to build up all these other entities, put it together. But now, even when I go on long rants, I might talk about a situation I'm going through. I'll drop a pic, but I'll drop a song that goes exactly with that. So now it makes my music make more sense with everything else. You know what I mean?
So let's talk about it real quick. Give them one great branding tip.
One great branding tip. Know who you're speaking to. You gotta know. Like, for me, I know that the person who's in the drill music who want to hear someone get shot in the face, like, that's probably not going to be the person who listens to my music. So I could be upset all day and be like, why don't they like me? No, I found who. So now I'll go into groups, like, sometimes I'll go into, like, because a lot of older people, it might be like after school groups where parents are at. You know what I mean? Like, I'll just go find I know people who are more into metaphysics or just like deep cult, like a cult type of stuff. Like, I just found where the Hebrews, like, y'all probably like my music. So I had to find, where does my music fit?
One great marketing tip.
One great marketing tip. A little trickier.
Because people don't understand there's a difference between marketing and branding.
All right, so with market, there is a huge, but because it's in the same, it's so intertwined. So as far as marketing goes, I say use the tools that are exposable. Like a lot of people, especially with hip hop rappers, a lot like I just made a post about this where I was saying everyone was trying to clown me because they know I'm a rapper. So when I started creating content in 2016 as a rapper, and that was not necessarily the cool thing to do at the time as a rapper, but I already understood when I was studying that that's marketing. Like, so I need to put myself out there. So I know we all, and you can put yourself, it's you. Like, you have the control over what you put out there. So you still can be whatever your image is for your brand, but you do have to use these tools. So don't be afraid or feel like it's cringe to create content. So I would say that's your best marketing tool. And I'll say one more tip. This is what I did. So when I first got into 2016, that's when I took off, started putting out my music. So I was real heavy into, this is important, Facebook ads, learning how to run ads, learning how to, pick out my target audience and all that. So I was running ads and it was going well, but I was spending too much money. So I literally stopped doing ads for maybe, I don't think I've run an ad in like 4 years. And during that time, I said, you know what? I don't care if I barely get any views. I don't care if I don't get no likes, because what we want is the metrics. We want people to come to our page and see, look, 100 likes, this and that. But I was like, I'm going to thug it out and just try to build this up, because that's the only way I will know who's really my audience. Because it's like when you're putting the money into it, yeah, people are liking, people are viewing, but they may not stick around. So I had to really just thug it out and be like, no, I'm just going to do it the hard way, figure out who really resonates. So now, like, I put out this Phyllis Hyman piece, and this thing went crazy. It was about Phyllis Hyman versus Whitney Houston, and like how she's nothing like, basically like kind of dispelling the myth that she should have been Whitney. So I put that piece out. It went crazy. So now that's like another group of people, though, in my arm. Like, oh, because now they're like, still watching other stuff. Like, we like this girl.
If people want to get your songs, you get in touch with you, your book, how can they reach you? Because we got to get you on stage. Yes. So,
right, on all socials, that's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I am Gen Ether everywhere. That's GIN space ETHER. So go look up Gen Ether on all socials. You'll find me. If you want to grab the book, you can go to Facebook right now, or you can personally email me at genether33@gmail.com, and I will send you over the link to purchase the book, and that's how we're going to do that. As far as music goes, anywhere you can listen to music, so whatever your favorite streaming platform is, Gen Ether is there. So definitely go check out the catalog, y'all. I got deep music. I got music. It's all reflective of things that I've been through. Some of it's fun. Some of it's sad. Some of it's talking about my hustling. So just, if you listen to the music, you get a more full idea who I am.
The last thing I want to ask you is, you got young people, they look up to you. You've experienced loss and you survived it. You got these babies out here just experiencing loss and they don't know how to get through that. If you could offer them a word, encouragement, or something to help them maintain their mental, what would it be?
As far as dealing with loss, I would say get it out. As far as everyone grieves differently. And when you're young, you may not know how you're grieving or how you want to grieve. But whatever feels right for you. For me, a lot of times it was playing basketball, which is weird because I lost my rap partner, but I couldn't pick up the mic. So it was too painful. But we met on the basketball court. So I used that to just, okay, I can grieve through this. So I would say even pick up different things, try different things, and see what feels right to you. But the worst thing you want to do is you don't want to necessarily just sulk in it. And if you have to talk to someone, then don't be afraid to talk to someone that you feel like, if you're reaching out to a school counselor, they can point you in the right direction. But healing, it's an ongoing thing. So no matter what, when you're dealing with grief, you're constantly going to be healing. Like today, and also figuring out ways to honor your people, whether it's a Facebook post, whether it's a song, whether it's you making a meal that they liked and eating it in their name, just always keeping their spirit alive within you.
Such a dope interview. Such dope advice. Jen Ether in the building, Grind City. She gonna hit stage GC because it's stage GC stage, lit time. It's go time. So here we go. We'll be right back. This is SB Thursday with Jen Ether and me.
All right, y'all. It's your girl, Jen Ether, representing Wilkinsburg, PA, representing Fam Deep, representing Eureka Music Group. About to do my song, You and I, Part 2. Let's go.
Only you and I know.
Yeah.
No way back home. Where no one can go.
Where no one can go.
Only you and I know.
Let's go home.
No way back home.
Yeah.
Where no one can go.
Only you and I. We together feel the vibe. Only you and I. We together I feel high. Only you and I. We together feel the vibe. Only you and I. Yeah. We together I feel high. Know I fucked up. Sometimes I just don't know. Baggage in my life. I gotta let it go. Going with the flow. It's a scary thing, I know. Heart hurt bad. It makes it hard to show. Gotta move on, gotta move past, making it last. Know what it is, I'm loving your ass. Give me a chance and gotta move fast. Just did the math, I just did the math. I see we could last, I see we could last. Let's look past the past, let's look past the past. I just did the math, I just did the math. Add it up and I see we could last. Let's go. Only you and I. We together feel the vibe. Only you and I. We together I feel high. Only you and I. Yeah. We together feel the vibe. Only you and I. We together I feel high. It's a dream, is you here? When we stare, it's like we looking in a mirror. It's a dream, is you here? When we stare, it's like we looking in a mirror. It's something that we fear. It's something that we share. It's clear to see we care. Yeah. Damn, that's why we here.
Only you and I.
Let's make a move. What you trying to do? Key to my heart.
Where no one can
Only one I'm letting through, letting in. I'm tired of playing cool. So why you make me do? Every time I'm with you,
Where no one can
I grow and I improve. That's the truth. Only you and I. We together feel the vibe. Only you and I. We together I feel high. Only you and I. We together feel the vibe. Yeah. Only you and I. We together I feel high. It's a dream, is you here? When we stare, it's like we looking in a mirror. It's a dream, is you here? When we stare, it's like we looking in a mirror. It's something that we fear. It's something that we share. Clear to see we care. Damn, that's why we here. Yeah. Let's go home.
All right, y'all. Follow me on IG, Facebook, and TikTok, Jen Ether, on all social media platforms. And make sure you follow me on Spotify. Shout outs to Regina. Shout outs to the king of Fam Deep, my guy Pablo. Shout out to my bestie. Shout out to everyone who's been supporting me, yo. Serena, Shamir. I got shout outs for everyone. And most importantly, a shout out to K Bay for keeping it solid this whole time, yo. We love you.